Martell Wiley, aka Trench's News, took the stand today. It was really intense. It was something to see. I could not imagine what it would be like to get up there and have to do that. Trench's News is also a blogger that's been covering the drill movement and a lot of the stuff that's been happening on the Chicago music scene for a while. So he wears a mask. He has a popular YouTube channel. He actually is, a government informant, and he testified on the stand today. And he didn't look upset at all. Like, he actually had a smile on his face, a little bit of a smirk. He was kind of nervous. It was one of those wheelie chairs, so he was moving back and forth like this in his chair a lot. It was cold, so he was doing this. He's wearing a green hoodie. And for the first time that I've seen, he does not have his mask on. This is the first time I've ever seen what he looks like. Like, I wasn't surprised that he looked like that, because I thought he would have probably looked like that without the mask. He looks like how you think he would look without a mask, if that makes sense. He had to sit on stand and name each person by name. And they also gave him a yellow marker to circle the person and say their name. So I'm going to go through a little bit of my notes, because they didn't let you bring a phone, no electronics. Like I said, they thoroughly searched you. The only thing that you could have is a notebook. Isn't a notebook pretty? Like a good journalist? Look at this. I went in there like a reporter today. I even wore like stompy heels. I went in there like, on my Carmen Sandiego type shit. So I took my notes so I will remember everything. So they have video of everything. So imagine a courtroom. They got a big, huge flat screen for the audience on the side, so we could see everything really up close. It was crowded. I was surprised how crowded it was. There's a lot of people in there. So today, for the first day that Trenches took the stand, they played the video of the O Block 5 leaving Parkway Garden, which is O Block, and coming back. So picture this. Use your imagination. Trench's News is on the stand in a green hoodie. He's a dark skinned, kind of like a taller guy. And he's sitting in his chair. He's going like this. It's cold. He's also moving back and forth in the wheelie chair. And they start playing a video. They're playing a video of Kenny Mack, C Murder, and Muwop running up the stairs. And they have timestamps for everything. So they literally went through and they had him, and they would stop, have him identify the person. Next scene, watch a little bit more. Stop. Who's this? First person running up the stairs. They freeze frame it and they say, who is this? And Trench's News, aka Martell Wiley, takes a yellow marker and circles the person and says, that's Kenny Mack. And then next person runs up the stairs, they freeze frame it. They say, who is that? And he says, that's C Murder. He circles it with a yellow marker, running up the stairs. They say, who's that? He says, that's Muwop. He's naming them. He's naming them by their names. So there's no way that there's any confusion about who it was and who we're looking at. So they jumped to the video of them driving back. And then at the screen, they stop it at 4:56 p.m. They got them in Parkway Gardens, right? So a lot of people don't know this. When they were coming back, a cop car actually pulled up behind them. He didn't pull them out the car and question them about anything that had to do with FBG Duck. After they came back, so allegedly, from what happened, they got pulled over slightly by a police officer. So they turn into O Block. They're in Parkway Gardens, and then they stop the video and they have Trench's News identifying them there too. And they're going through each person so who is this? I like to just, deal with the facts. And today in court, those were the facts. That's what happened today. And not only that, right before Trench's News left the courtroom, they made him swear that he wasn't going to get on YouTube. They made Trench's News promise that he will not make any YouTube videos, that he will not do any interviews, and he will not speak about the case at all until the case is over. So he's in the middle of his testimony. It's going to pick back up on Monday. They're going to continue to go through the footage, and he's going to continue to point everybody out by name and circle them.
What's up, gang? Welcome back to Trenches Politics, where you politicking from the trenches, baby. And y'all heard it here first. Trenches News has completely went and testified against the OBOC 5. Trenches News has went and testified against the OBOC 5. It's enough of that. If he did, if he couldn't, if he didn't, he shouldn't. We finally confirmed that he has went on the stand and testified against the OBOC 5. Y'all heard it on Drea O. Shout out to her. She said it's something about he was rubbing his hands together and everything when they was pointing out Kenny Mack. He started getting the chills in his bones. And as he was remembering the stories and he was testifying, just to be sure, to make sure that they was pointing out the right people, they gave him a bright yellow marker and made him circle everything. But yeah, Trenches News has took the stand on the OBOC 5. Trenches News. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know what everything is for. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share to the video. Thanks.